My weight loss and wins in the first 93 days of the carnivore diet. Welcome back. If you're new, my name is Karyn and my husband Dan and I are trying to become as self-sufficient as possible before we retire. And one of the things that we're currently focusing on is our personal health. I am on the carnivore diet, Dan is on the ketovore diet, but Dan is already very healthy. He doesn't have any more weight to lose. I, however, have a lot of weight to lose. So in this video, we will talk about my weight loss over the last 90 days and the last week. And since it's a 90-day update, I've done my measurements. So we'll talk about how many inches I have lost. And we'll talk about what I've been eating this week. And finally, we will do the before and after pics with my carnivore diet results after 90 days. So stay with me for that. First up is weight loss. This week I have lost 0 pounds. The scale was not kind to me this week. I do feel like have a little inflammation. So I am starting a food journal so that I can see, like last week I lost 2.6 pounds. This week I lost nothing. I don't feel like much has changed, but I'm going to start a food journal to see if I can figure out those weeks where I've lost more. What's the difference? Is there a difference, or is my body just doing what it's doing and I can't control it? So that makes my total weight loss in the first 93 days 28.3 pounds. Why couldn't I get to 30? So now as far as my measurements are concerned, I take the measurements in 3 places: the chest, the waist, and the hips. So in the last 30 or so days, I have lost a ½ inch off of my chest. I've not lost anything off my waist, but I've lost another inch off my hips. So I added another 1.5 inches to my overall inches lost, making that 11.5 inches since I started the carnivore diet. So in the last 30 days, I've lost about 8 pounds. But, you know, I'm disappointed. Disappointed in that I thought I would be losing more and more quickly because of the amount of weight that I have to lose. So just want to put that out there. I am a little disappointed, but I'm going in the right direction. So maybe next week I will have a bigger loss. But let's be more positive and focus on all of the benefits that I have received from the carnivore diet in the first 93 days. I have a big increase in energy since I started this diet. I am no longer sluggish. I don't have brain fog. My mental clarity is good, particularly at work. My short-term memory is getting better. Blood pressure is down. I had borderline blood pressure. It wasn't like super high or anything, but it's gone way down since I started the carnivore diet. And this is a big one for me. My joint pain is gone. I don't have achy joints. I even had achy joints in my fingers, and I don't have any of the joint pain anymore. And while I still have degenerative disc disease in my back, my lower back, I feel it a lot less than I did before. The pain from that is all but gone. My inflammation is down, but it's not gone. I still have some work to do in that area. It took me years to build up all that inflammation, so I am okay with it. I do not need a shoehorn to get on my shoes because my feet aren't as swollen, and I can bend over very easily now. I am not nearly as sluggish in the morning as before the carnivore diet. My clothes are fitting better. I'm down nearly a size. I'm just almost there for 1 size lost. My hair is growing out faster than before. Before it took me forever to grow my hair. Now it seems to be growing out faster, and it seems to be getting thicker too, so that's good. My tooth sensitivity is gone. When I brush my teeth, the cold water isn't as sensitive on my teeth anymore. I used to have to wait till it was warm to rinse my mouth. Now I don't have to do that. So I have had a lot of health benefits other than weight loss to be thankful for this way of eating. I'm resetting my body. I'm getting everything back to where it was years ago. And overall, I'm very satisfied with my progress. So what have I been eating this week? Last weekend, I smoked some whole chickens on the smoker, and man, I think that's probably, Dan said it's probably the best chicken he's ever had. It was really, really good. I brined it first, and then I smoked it, but it was good. Last weekend, I also made some pickled eggs for Dan. He's been wanting them for a long time and asking for them. And so I went ahead and made some. He is ketovore, so he can have some of those veggies. And if anyone is interested, I will be doing a short video on how I made these pickled eggs. But I had eggs left over, ones that just broke apart when you peeled them or whatever. And so we went ahead and had those for a lunch. I decided to try making some bacon fat mayo. And I did that, and it was pretty good. And I mixed that with the egg yolks along with some bacon bits. And so we had sort of a deviled egg type of thing with that for a lunch. I also tried steakums this week, and I gotta say, I'm okay with them. I don't think they're fantastic. They are 100% beef, so there's no added anything to those. They are fast, they're very quick, but I made a lot of them, and my kitchen got very smoky because they cook very quickly. And I don't know. I think it'd be okay for like a quick meal sometime when you really need something fast. But other than that, I probably won't be using steakums much. But what I did was I put some taco seasoning on it and then added a little sour cream and put some freshly shredded Colby Jack on the top. And then we've had some fried picanha a couple nights this week. I so love picanha. That fat cap on there is so good, especially fried in a heavy pan. So now we're gonna look at the 90-day challenge for the carnivore diet before and after pics. But also please update me on how you are doing if you are doing the carnivore diet with me. So here we are with the front photo. I do see some changes in this front photo. Please make some comments if you see some changes too, because I could really use the encouragement with no weight loss this week. But I can see some changes. I can see body recompositioning starting to happen, particularly around my shoulders and the hip area and some in my arms. Now let's take a look at the side comparison here. I do see changes there. I'm getting smaller, so I'm excited. I can tell that the 11.5 inches is helping a lot in my overall shape. And finally, we have the back comparison pic. So this shows me in my waist area in particular, across my back, my hips, and I feel like my thunder thighs are going down too. So if I would have taken those measurements, I think I would have more actual inches lost. But please tell me what you are seeing in the pictures. Do you see some weight loss for me and some good changes? Let me know in the comments. I am changing up my videos just a little bit. We have a lot of people that joined my channel to watch homesteading topics. So I am doing that once a week, and then I'm doing at least one weight loss video on Saturday. Hopefully I'll get more than one on that topic in during the week. But if I don't, I'm just going to guarantee at least one on Saturday. I thank you for being here and for following along in this journey with me. It's been so wonderful to hear all of your comments and to see who is on this thing with me. And I would encourage you just to keep going if you're on it. And if you are encouraged by this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and we can all help each other. I hope that you go out and do something really good for someone else and make them feel good. I will be back sometime toward the middle of this week with another homesteading type video. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.